We got a question from a beautiful woman named Michelle.
Michelle.
And she is a full-time traveler, as in lives in an RV in the States and is a full-time traveler. And she's an amazing woman. She knows people from all over and is really, really well-known, well-loved. And I have not ever known her to ever ask for anything.
Yeah.
But I can tell you the list of people that she is given to is as long as my arms, you know. She's a
good-hearted
She's
person.
an amazing,
yeah.
Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. And she just started her first, I think, don't quote me on this, she started her first Facebook group for women RVers and women travelers and gypsies. She calls it gypsies.
Oh, right on.
And yeah, she's pretty cool. She's really, and I'm not kidding you, men and women of all ages, from all lifestyles and backgrounds. If they've met her, know her, they've got a story about something wonderful she's done. So she asked a question for us both to answer and help her with.
Okay.
She would like to, I am ready for a new life. How do I get there?
I guess, does she know what her new life looks like?
You know what? Check this out. Can you see that?
Make a destination. Yeah, the first thing I
It
said
says,
in my head was,
it says, make a decision.
oh, make
Feeling
a
stuck or indecisive,
oh.
listen to your intuition and make a decision. So what you just channeled was literally the first card that I pulled for Michelle. And so Michelle, I'm going to speak for a second here, and then I'm going to turn the floor back over to Tabby to give you more information, because I know that wasn't very specific. But darling, what they're telling me, and you heard it out of Tabby's mouth, is you got to decide what it is that you want to do. If you're ready for a new life, how do you get there? It's, where do you want to go? Where, you know, what is it that you want? What is it in your life that you want that's new and different?
Yeah.
Looking inside, yeah.
Yeah. Look inside. That's exactly what I heard. Look inside. You know, the first thing that came to me. Oh, go ahead.
The first thing that came to you, go ahead and finish that part. Go ahead.
It's as easy as pulling over.
Next card. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make a change. And in order to do that, you need to pull over. Yeah. Because, and as an RVer, she knows this. I mean, as a full-time RVer, she knows that, you know, if she's got to pull over and stop long enough to look at the map and go, okay, where am I going next? For how long? Mm-hmm. But what they're telling me is that whenever you pull over, Michelle, that you usually make your decision on where you're going next based on how much money you have, how much fuel you have, how far away it is, and who do you know that's going to be there or is going with you when you get there. And they're telling me that you need to explore other options instead of being codependent on other people. And the other thing they're telling, yeah, you need to, a true new beginning, which is what this card is, instead of the doorway. is being able to actually do something, not knowing what the support system is. You know, you can, Michelle, hello, you can do this without needing anyone to go with you or be there for you. You can do this. And I started to say earlier that they go, you tend to pull over and you pick where your next place is based on how much money's in your bank, how much it's going to cost you in gas to get there. And they're saying, don't worry about it. In other words, don't say, I don't know if I have the skills, or, you know, I don't know if I have the money to do what it is I want to do. Because all of that will come as soon as you
Make a decision.
And explore your options, but you're not even exploring your options. It's kind of like, I feel like you just kind of got into that, you've jumped into the river, and it's like the river is just taking you wherever the hell it wants to take you. You're not, you got to chart a course here at least. Yeah, it is all about the journey and not about the destination, but you know, you're kind of like stuck in the rapids, or the what's that word, riptide. It's like you're stuck in a riptide, and you're trying to swim and tread water, and you're not getting anywhere and you're wasting all your energy. So make a decision, explore your options, and seriously, do something you haven't done before, but you've dreamed about always doing. A new beginning. And even if you don't know anybody else that's doing it, and it will come through. And Tabby was talking about the answers needs to come inside. One of the things, I got this other card that came out for you, which is acceptance. And that's a two-sided coin, Michelle. You are either accepting that things are the way they are and you can't do what you dreamed of, and which is a lie, or you're not accepting the fact that you can do whatever you want to do. And honey, I know you.
That's
I've known
you
you
right
for
there.
years.
Do whatever you want. Just that. Do whatever you want. Beautiful.
Give her that lecture you give me about, I know you know the one that you give me every other time we talk, which is, you got to do something that makes you happy.
Yes. Okay, people, you are allowed to be happy. Okay. And the hard part is to know exactly what you want. That's why I meditate. But whatever you want to be happy and that makes you happy, if it's, go find it, keep following it. If your life is going happy, you're doing it right. If you're running into walls all the time, you need to change your perspective, because you're not doing what's making you happy. Not saying you're not going to go through hardship and tough roads in life and normality, and you got to wait. You got to put that vibration out there and then let it come to you and receive. I always tell people, wait, receive. Be open to receiving in every way.
Okay, and Michelle, got another one for you. Yes, the card says soulmate relationship, new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Yes, love will be coming your way. As once you make the decision of what it is that you really want to do, that makes you happy, that brings music to your soul, lights you up, makes you sing.
You're doing that belly dance through your neck. I bet you could do that through your hips. I know you could. Come on.
You're gonna get me to twerk yet. The next thing is, the other card that came flying out of the deck for you, Michelle, is a new dawn.
It's like a story.
The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences is on the horizon. I know, honey, I really do. I do. And Tabby knows me well enough to say that when I say I do know that it's true, I know how tiring it can get. I know what you've been through, hon. And yeah, But guess what? The worst is behind you. Pull over in that RV. Take some time to make a choice, consider your options and make a decision, because this card here says contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire, which comes right back to Tabby's lecture that she's really famous for giving to every single person that crosses her path at one point or another. Do what makes you happy. You were put on this planet for pleasure. And I love Tabby because she reminds me of that. And I'm such a serious person.
You know
as a
why I
general.
continually can say that? Is because the more I play, the more happy I am, the more successful I become.
Yeah. Yep.
I must be doing something right. I don't know. I love it. That's
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh. You can't make this shit up. Tabby, can you see it? Wait a minute. Where is it?
I download it. Playtime!
You cannot make this up.
Dude, even my chair. Okay, I want you to know how fun this chair is, okay? It's a fun chair, okay? It looks like a fucking saddle. And
It does look like a saddle.
I love it. Playtime. That's what I've been talking about. That's
hard.
Oh, I love
This
it.
could not, one of the things, and folks, I got to tell you something. Tabby and I get together, who knows when, sometimes an hour before we're supposed to go live, and sometimes 3 days before, and go, what's the 3 things we want to talk about? And we're not talking about any of those tonight at all, which is good because that's the whole name of this. This is an inner circle of organic conversation. And so Tabby starts off talking about playtime and how important it is, and asking us, what do we do for fun and play and da da da. And then Michelle, in answer to your question, it's playtime came out. And it says here, the dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and helps with manifestation.
You want to know why I brought that up? You want to know why I brought playtime up today? No shit, a medium got in contact with me this week about that child, my inner child video, and we were discussing and touching base on playtime. And I was like, you know what, with everybody going through that hard time right now, I'm going to talk about playtime because it's uplifting and brings people out. And it truly is what people give joy. Like if I'm having a hard day, I know most people are like, oh man, this is not a playtime for me. I jog. And I find play in it, and I have joy in it. Some people are like, you're a weirdo, but it's cool. Like,
are you folks watching the face? Because playtime, I jog. Watch my face.
Yeah.
And I would not consider that playtime. But I do have.
You know why? You want to know why it's playtime for me? Because
why?
So I got a little soft. I'm still in great shape, but I, kind of got a little winter, just like everybody else. And it's springtime. It's playtime. And so Tabby likes to look pretty when she wants to play.
Hey, I pulled my wetsuit out. And I am going to go boogie boarding. I told you this last week. Remember, I said I need to go boogie boarding. And for those who don't know what a boogie board is, it's basically surfboarding on your belly. And instead of having a surfboard that's as tall as you, it's like half the size you are, and you hold on to it, and then you rock. It's surfing, but on a boogie board.
Nice.
And
that's amazing.
The waters too, right now, believe it or not, people from Canada, States, and other parts of Mexico, the touristas and snowbirds are here, and they're swimming in that ocean that's just down the street here. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. It's too cold for me. I have to have a wetsuit. You can tell I'm a local. When you've been here long enough that You can't swim in
Let me
April.
put this into perspective a little bit. When she was here in Colorado, it was pretty beautiful. And she was in pants, boots, like shirt over shirt with a hoodie.
Long johns, two
Yeah.
pairs of long johns.
She was like
Yeah.
wrapped up, and I'm like chilling in shorts and t-shirts and comfy, like short pants, like capri pants. And, and she's like bundled up. So if I was in Mexico right now, I would be jumping in that water.
Yes, and she would enjoy it.
I would actually.
But no, I have to have a wetsuit on. Hey, Michelle, I got more for you here, hon. One of them is that you are protected. So no matter when you do pull over, take the time to consider your options and then make a decision and make that first step. And by the way, girlfriend, seriously, if you ever need help with what step do I need to do next, please get a hold of me. I would be I'm there for you. And you will be protected. And the reason they're telling me that you're going to be protected is, again, you totally are not appreciating and looking inside at everything that you've done for so many other human beings. It's like their protection and everything that you dream of and desire, it is going to happen. It is coming once you figure it out.
Yeah.
And actually, you already know there's been things in the back of your mind you've been tossing around. You just caught in that riptide.
Mm.
You need to stop treading water. I love the way Tabby said, pull over.
Yeah.
Pull over. And that's so appropriate
And play.
considering.
Pull over and play.
Yeah. And play. Yeah. Because they also said that to pay attention is the name of this card. Because the universe, there's going to be repetitious signs in your inner guidance and your intuition, and the right person coming in at the right time is going to give you information and will help you along the way. Tabby, you have any more messages for her?
No.
Because remember, I'm ready for a new life. How do I get there?
That was a pretty detailed message.